Chris, great to have you with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell us a little bit. I got to read a little bit myself about your business, but share with our audience and obviously the folks here in the room about who you are and exactly what your business does.
Okay. My name's Chris Nall. I'm the managing director of Salt Safe. It's a company my wife and I started out of Daytona Beach. It just started out of a necessity. We had moved here from Washington, D.C. area after she got out of the Air Force. And we live beachside. Love it, but I wasn't aware of all of the maintenance issues you have at home living by the ocean. I was from Arkansas originally, and our air conditioner kept breaking down. And I have the AC guy out there, it's about 6 years old, and he's like, man, that's just part of it. You live beachside, they don't last. They last about half as long beachside. And I'm like, well, what can I do? I mean, I can't afford a new AC unit every 5 or 6 years. And he said, well, you can go out and wash it every day, and that'll extend the life of it. And I'm like, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm not home every day. And so I started doing some research. There wasn't anything on the market. So I built an exoskeleton that has 20 plus spray nozzles. And I thought, well, let me put that on it and put it on a timer. And in the research, I found a product called Salt Away. And the Coast Guard's using it. Space Force is using it. It's been around forever. Marine people that have fish on boats, they use it to flush out the salt water out of their motors. It's biodegradable. And they recommend not rinsing it off and because it leaves a protective coating for 24 hours. So I applied a reservoir onto what we're calling the Guardian now. And it's a very simple solution. Every day it comes on, coats the unit with Salt Away, so you have 24 hours of protection on your unit. And you can really get another 7 or 8 years out of your unit, which is worth thousands of dollars to a homeowner. So we filed our patent last April, and we've started marketing it locally, and we're having great success. So that's kind of where we're at.
It's a great story, and we already have something in common, or at least your wife and I do. I got out of the Air Force in the Washington, D.C. area and came to Florida as well in 1989. So I've never lived beachside, so I've never had this problem personally, but I've had many colleagues and friends share that same frustration of the unit just keeps breaking down. You can't beat salt air. It is going to be there whether you like it or not. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every day. And so it's a great concept. Talk to me more about how so it's essentially attached to your air conditioning unit, or how does it exactly connect? Not literally connect, but
it doesn't. It actually just sits over it. It's got an exoskeleton essentially. Okay. So it's a frame that goes around it. It doesn't obstruct the airflow, and then it just has multiple spray nozzles that target the whole unit. So it'll reach the inside from the top, sprays through the top, and then it sprays all the way around all the sides. And so it fully coats the unit inside and out with Salt Away. With Salt Away. Does it need to be connected to the homeowner's water to go with Yes, that's where
the
power
Away?
Comes from. Yep. Okay. So we need a hose bib nearby, or they can plumb into irrigation. If your irrigation isn't hard water, it's not a well. You could put an inline filter on it if you wanted to. That's not part of our service. We have some people that can do that for you. But yeah, that's how it works. It's very simple. I mean, it's a very simple solution to a problem that approximately 62 million people in the United States face. 62 million people in the U.S. live in our target region, 5 miles from the ocean. Yeah. So it's pretty large market.
Yeah. And how long have you all been in business here?
Like I said, we filed our patent in April of last year.
Wow.
So we're really just getting started. But like I said, we're having great success. We have got them kind of spread out from St. Augustine to New Smyrna Beach. People are starting to buy them.
And that was my next question. Your target audience, obviously anybody who lives beachside, but for your business here, St. Johns County to Volusia, basically?
Yeah.
St. John's, Flagler, and Volusia for the most part.
For now, we'd like to expand. I mean, our plan, like I said, we do have the patent, so we'd like to expand to the whole U.S. Over the next 5 years or so. But right now, that's the area we're focusing on, just to work out all of the kinks. Manufacturing and producing it and being able to deliver it, because we right now we provide delivery and setup as part of our price.
Yeah. So it literally is one-stop shopping. You do it all: installation, setup, delivery, everything. If a customer needs and wants to connect with you,
Yep.
It's all you. There's not a separate contractor that needs to come in and an HVAC person or anybody else. It's all done
No, and
for you.
it'd be similar to going to Home Depot and buying a product that you would then take home and do, put on something for home maintenance,
Sure.
So yeah, there's no permitting required. It's not installed. It's just set up. It can be picked up and moved or anything if you need to. So.
And you talked about the water can come from irrigation or connect to the hose bib right there to the house. I'm assuming the power comes straight out of the air conditioning unit, not out of it, but connecting through that. So there's no additional power that needs to be installed. You're going to pull it right out of the home.
Yeah, the only power there is required is for the timer, and that's battery powered.
Okay.
So that lasts, and then we actually provide we call it the Guardian Care Plus plan, where we'll go bi-weekly and refill your solution. If the batteries need to be changed or any warranty work needs to be done, we'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Because you do have to refill your reservoir every 2 weeks.
Yeah, the salt away solution has got to be replenished
And
periodically.
that if you do that on your own, the cost for that's about $5 a month.
Okay.
So not bad.
Yeah, when you talk about replacing air conditioning units at our house, we've got 2 units, one for the upstairs, one for the downstairs. And I'd say it's a chunk of money when you got when you got to replace one or both of those things.
Right, and if you can double the
lifespan from 5 years to 10 years,
you on your house, it'd probably save you around $10,000.
That's about right.
For that one-time investment, and right now we're offering a kind of a pilot program where we're charging only $800 per unit. So if you can save $5,000 or $10,000, $800 is a pretty good.
It's a good investment. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, the folks here around the room have a chance to chat with you and get your card and connection and things. But if anybody is watching this online, maybe there's a chance where you can give out your website and the best way for folks to connect with you, so that any of our online folks want to connect with you. It'd be a great chance for them to
They can call us at 386-282-6500, or they can reach us at salt-safe.com.
All right.
It's a great way to get in touch with us.
Yeah. It's a great concept, and like I say, it's not a problem I've had literally, but a lot of my colleagues I've heard about their frustration in replacing those units quite frequently, and it seems like a fairly simple solution to this problem.
Yeah,
so kudos to you for coming up with it.
Yeah, thank you,
and taking the ball and running with it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely, we'll take some questions. Sure.
So I have a restaurant on Flagler Beach close to the water. Do you work with commercial as well?
We do, yes, ma'am. We have not done any rooftop units or anything like that, but we can. We have designs for them.
Nice.
So-
And then are they universal where they'll fit any type of unit, or are they a certain
We
size?
build them to order. So
Okay,
so if
custom fit.
so if you call us, we'd come out and look at your unit and give you a quote for that.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
I have a question.
Sure.
Have you already spoke with the companies that are selling the units, where you become the added piece? When I'm buying a new unit, if they're selling me one, then they're selling me your unit as well?
We haven't asked them that. We've had a couple reach out to us and express some interest in selling to their customers. We haven't made any licensed deals yet with anyone. We'd certainly be open to it, but we've had several reach out and express some interest in that.
Yeah, it seemed like that'd be a powerful sell. When you're getting a new unit and they live at the beach.
Right.
Present that as an add-on.
Yeah, and my question to them was, why would you want to offer that? Because it's cutting a lot of money out of their pocket, and one of them said, well, because it's the right thing to do. And I was like, hey, that's the right answer.
And that's the one to partner with.
That's So I liked that answer.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
I got a question.
sure.
Are you working on any other prototypes for any other type of metal that gets weathered? For instance, something that came to mind was door handles in locks, because you go over there and every one of them's rusted. So I was thinking maybe some prototype above it to where it can spray down.
Yeah, you certainly could, and I thought about that, but it would get into what's your cost benefit. If it costs $300 to save a $100 door handle, it's not worth it, right? So that was kind of some of the reasons we haven't pursued any of that. I do have a design for window units, but it was kind of in this similar deal where, is it worth it to invest enough money onto a window unit, or do you just buy a new window unit? So, but we do have designs for some of those things.
I was thinking of vehicles.
Yeah.
Corroded.
Sure. Yeah.
Just like deep freezers, like the freezer, the fan is frozen over. Like it'd be nice if they had like something to defrost it in there. or
Yeah.
something.
That's a great idea, 100%. You're gonna do
Yeah,
great
it's
with
great.
it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I
You
think
know,
so.
From an opportunity perspective, so prospecting, right, here's a great place. I was just thinking of a couple of members I just delivered, new member packages, property management companies. So they manage a lot of apartments. So that would be somebody that you could probably approach and offer them, you know, for maintenance. So they manage the maintenance for the units and they have multiple apartments.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I have a salesperson that is just started this week, and that's on their list is to start networking with some of the property managers. We've quoted a couple of property managers for some properties at St. Augustine, and
Right.
so
There's a lot of units here, rentals, you know, and apartments, and I would think that they might be interested in that from a maintenance.
I would think so. I mean, if I was managing property, I would want that because it's going to help you prevent even leaks or things that you don't have to replace the unit, but if the unit goes down because all the freon leaked out because of a little hole or refrigerant or whatever it is, that's still $1,000 service bill, and your unit is still down, and you know whoever's staying in your
Frustration.
VRBO is upset. Yeah, it's hot or whatever. So.
But anyway, I was just thinking of.
No, I
there's a time
appreciate
with
that.
The chamber here, there's a lot of members that could be.
Okay.
good prospects.
Oh,
for you.
thank you. I appreciate that. I'll do that. Yes, ma'am.
If someone has a water treatment system, is that still able to be used or
Uh-huh.
not? Because
Yeah,
you
they-
put salt in that kind of.
Oh, with the salt, yeah,
anyway.
you probably wouldn't want to treat it if you had a salt system because you would be putting salt onto your unit.
So you might be able- like we have it through the whole house, even our hose. So something
Yeah.
like that, you wouldn't be able to use it. with that.
I probably wouldn't recommend it because you'd still be applying salt water to your unit. You
Right.
know.
there's
So
not-
I would not. That now they
There was a
have
bunch.
water treatment systems that are use hydrogen peroxide, something like that, and I know those are okay because they don't have no corrosive element to them.
And is the solution that yours required only purchased through you? Or is
No,
it
it's
something they buy?
Salt Away's been. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it at Marine West. You can buy it anywhere. We'd like to sell it eventually and get our e-commerce site set up and do all of that. But no, you can get it anywhere. It's been around for 20 plus years. That was why we use that product. You know, because it's got a lot of history of being. It's not going to hurt your plants. It's not going to hurt your pets. It's it's a good product. So
Right. It's a great product.
yes, sir.
My question is, what kind of warranty does your company offer to the homeowner or the business? And the second one, is there any incentives for tax deductions or rebates because you are doing maintenance?
I don't know anything about any tax deductions or anything like that. We are offering a 5-year warranty on our product. There's really nothing there's no moving parts other than the timer, so there's nothing really to break, but we do offer the 5-year warranty and if there is anything that goes wrong with it, we'll take care of it. So, but I'm not sure because we're not really doing maintenance. We're selling a product that extends the life of your AC unit, but we're not actually working on the unit or anything like that. So,
Good question.
yeah, good
How big
question.
is the exoskeleton as far as visual from the street over your unit?
It's a few inches larger all the way around than your unit, but we paint it with a gray metallic paint, so it does sort of blend in. I mean, not perfectly, but it's hard to see really. I mean, they don't really stand out too much.
It's a really good question, Dan, because some of those super sensitive HOAs might want to get involved, and
Yeah,
I'm sure
and
you've already dealt with that. So
I haven't had anybody
Yeah.
complain about that, but I mean, my pushback would be, has a rusted AC unit look better than this? I mean,
Right.
So, because it will help prevent all of that rusting and corrosion. So,
And my question, two-part to that. So different sized units, obviously you make a different sized exoskeleton or one that's adjustable?
no, we're building them to order right now. We do have plans for that to be able to basically offer a consumer installed one where right now we can't ship it. It's too big because it's all put together, and the cost to ship it would be exorbitant. So we deliver and set it up. But kind of phase 2, whenever we're able to open our own like a real factory with injection molding and all of that, anyone will be able to put it together. And so we would be able to say, oh, well, let's offer some different size legs or something, to be able to account for that. Because most of them are the same width. There's only about 3 different sizes that are, and then the heights vary pretty significantly. So.
In 5 years, you'll have an adjustable one that's sold through Amazon everywhere all over.
That's the plan. I mean, and we'd like to do that. And we'd like to do that, here and be able to open a factory and pay living wages. I mean, that's important to us. It's not just about, oh, hey, let's make as much money as we can. We'd really like to benefit the community because this is where it came from. We would have never had this idea if we didn't move here and live by the beach and our air conditioner break down, So
You're a prime candidate for the Shark Tank, man.
I've heard that a lot, and it's fear. They take a lot of your business for not a lot of your money.
That's why it's called a shark.
So, yeah.
Well, this is good stuff. Really enjoyed learning more about you and about your business, Chris.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate Dan having me. This is cool.
Yeah. Really good opportunity to tell your story and help get the word out. You got